Hello, Brian from Moment to Ponder here. And my video from ages ago about why I switched from the Neti Pot to the bottle where it just blows just gallons of water out your nose, including like half your brains and all the other crap that's stuck up in there. It feels awesome. I get a bazillion comments. I don't know. A lot of comments. In a often time period. I should have looked up statistics. I'm such an awful human. Anyway, about don't use tap water. Oh my God, you're a freaking idiot. I can't believe you're telling people to use tap water. I don't think I actually said use tap water. I'm using tap water in that video. I am not telling you to use tap water. But I'm not specifically saying don't use tap water. Mind blown. Apparently there's this crazy ass amoeba called Naegleria Fowleri, also known as the brain-eating amoeba. And I knew about this. I've known about this since well before this video. I'm kind of a science geek and kind of a geek and stuff, so I know these weird crazy things that happen in the world, and this thing is nasty, dude. It's crazy shit. It gets up in your nose and it literally like eats your brain and you die. It takes like 7 days or something. I don't remember. I have to look exactly, but it's not good. It's not good. You do not want this in your face holes and eating your stuff out of your head, because you're gonna die. Like 3 people have survived it total, ever. Of all the people who've ever gotten it, 3 people have survived. That's some scary crap. But you know what's not scary? Me worrying about getting it. Not scared at all. Why am I not scared at all? Well, let me tell you something. A little crazy thing called probability. So, let me do a little reading. I printed it out, old school, instead of using my magic computer over here. Well, I use my magic computer to print it out, but whatever. That way I don't have to hold a laptop up here. So, to all you people that are calling me bad words and saying that I'm a total a-hole for telling people to use tap water, calm the frick down. Just chill out for a second. Listen to some facts. If you don't believe me, fine. That's fine. Totally don't believe me. Please, do your own damn research. I beg of you. I've done some. I'll give you a little throw a little knowledge at you. And then you can make your own decisions. I'm not telling you to use tap water to blow up your nose and get all the snot and boogers out. I'm going to continue to use it though. Let's find out why. So, from the website of the CDC, that's the Centers for Disease Control, your tax money and mine go to fund these smart... Shut the frick up. I'm back. The dog was barking at nothing. Maybe it was barking at an amoeba. Sorry, I had to kind of cut that out because you didn't want to hear a bunch of dog barking. Probably, and me getting all angry. Like, you shut up! Shut up! Damn kids are sleeping. Because it's like 1:30 in the morning. Or no, it's midnight. Anyway. So, get over here. Get over here. Do you not like me talking to the internets? Get over here. Are you going to rub all over the table? How about you make the camera bounce? Alright, sorry for taking your time, internet people. From the CDC. Come here and shut up. From the CDC. Now, Naegleria Fowleri. I'll put that up on the screen or something. Referred to as the brain-eating amoeba, or is a free-living microscopic amoeba, single-celled organism, and it can cause a rare, according to CDC, rare. Stop talking. What's up with you? And devastating infection of the brain called primary amoebic meningoencephalitis. They call it PAM. They like because people don't know how to say these words, because they're great. The amoeba is commonly found in warm, fresh water like lakes, rivers, and hot springs in soil. And in soil, not whatever. This amoeba usually infects people when contaminated water enters the body through the beak. Once the amoeba enters the beak or the nose, actually it says the nose because they're not funny people. It travels to the brain where it causes PAM, which is usually fatal. Infection typically occurs when people go swimming or diving in warm freshwater places, like lakes and rivers. In very rare instances, infections may also occur when contaminated water from other sources, such as inadequately chlorinated swimming pool water or heated and contaminated tap water. I don't know, I must have missed the... Anyway, also, so that's from the CDC. Very rare. They're not giving any numbers. That's still kind of scary because rare shit happens to people. Of course, like... Gotta wet my whistle. Wouldn't want some amoeba in my belly. Me. From Wikipedia. Yes, and I know there's better sources than Wikipedia for anything, right? Wikipedia, you're getting your stuff. Even if this is like way off, it still totally makes my point. There have been approximately 132 reported U.S. cases from the 50-year period of 1962 to 2013. And 3 of those people survived. That's deadly, people. But wait. 132 people in 50 years? Let me look at my when I did math here. That's where's my math? 2.64 people per year? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the protist, it should be protozoa unless you're like somewhere foreign or something, killed 33 people between 1998 and 2007. That's like less than 4 per year still. In the 10 years from 2001 to 2010, 32 infections were reported in the U.S. Of those cases, 30 people were infected by recreational water. So that's all but 2. And 2 were infected by water from a geothermal drinking water supply. So naturally warm drinking water. Most cases over the years have been in the southeast U.S. In 2011, there were 2 unusual cases in which Louisiana residents died after being infected by using neti pots. 2 cases where people have died or become infected. I'm assuming they died because all these people die, right? From using a neti pot. 2. In Louisiana. I'm not in Louisiana. Nope. Nope. Not Louisiana here. Y'all. With contaminated, unchlorinated household tap water. We'll get to that in a moment, people. The first U.S. cases of PAM linked to blah 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 in household water plumbing served by municipal water. 2 years later, the St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana, was found to contain the stuff after a 4-year-old died of the infection. Blah blah blah. So it can happen in municipal water supplies that are unchlorinated. In 2013, blah blah blah. Yeah, some kid died up in Minnesota, which is not normal. Blah blah blah. In 2014, a Kansas girl died. She's whatever. Fresh water. All these fresh water. Blah 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 blah. Fresh water. Not chlorinated tap water. Though no reports of illness has been made yet. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it's still in August of 2014. St. John the Baptist Parish in Louisiana had to start flushing the water system because there was some up there. Nobody got infected, though. So using these statistics, in the 50-year period from 1962 to 2013, 2.64 per people per year die. Or actually become infected. 3 of them didn't die. So, here's the deal. In my video, I go to the sink and I fill up my Neti Pot bottle thing with tap water that's warm. And I shove it in my beak and I let that thing blow everything out my schnoz that I got. And I'm not the slightest bit worried because of these few things. 1, I live in northern Illinois, not Louisiana, not south of the Mason-Dixon line. There hasn't been this stuff reported anywhere nearby. Not even close. Minnesota's the closest place. That happened once in a lake. 1 year, ever. 2, my water comes from a well, not from surface water where this crap lives. This stuff has never been found in a well. 3, my well water is treated by a municipal water supply and chlorinated. This crap ain't gonna live through that. And even if it did, even if the odds were 100 times worse than currently, only 2 people have ever died from using a Neti Pot. 2. This usually happens in kids. I'm 40 years old. My body isn't working right, but it can stop this crap for the most part. I mean, it's not going to stop this, but I'm significantly less likely to get it. So, I'm not afraid to use my tap water. If I go visit New Orleans, I ain't doing it. I'll boil that crap, use bottled water, whatever. So here's the deal. If you live in an area where the risk is higher, in the south, using surface water, things like that, or you're even worried about it as a risk, don't use tap water. Please don't. I don't want to be responsible for you being dead. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be responsible for you being dead because you're not going to die. It just doesn't happen. The likelihood that any mope that ever watched my freaking video does this and cacks for it is crazy. But that being said, don't do it if you think there's a risk. Boil your water, filter it, whatever it takes. Chlorine, I don't know. Do your own research. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not even worried for you unless you live in one of these crazy places where people eat shrimp and crawdads and drink sewer water, where this stuff lives. That's not where I live. So, you know, do what you think is right for you. But don't come onto my frickin' videos. Actually, do come onto my videos and say all you want, because the comments, all they do is drive more views. It's fine with me, man. I don't care. But if you're worried about it, if you're one of those people that are like, oh, all these people say he's a dumbass, now you have some facts. Go ahead and look them up. Don't take my word for it, please. Who am I? I'm some dork in northern Illinois who shoves tap water up his nose. You don't know me from anybody. But you can do your own research. And I bet you if you do, you'll be like, man, Or you're going to be somewhat paranoid about it. I'm more likely to die from taking a dump in 20 minutes. Because like my butthole rips open and I die from bleeding than I am from this. I'm not worried about it. I got too many other things to worry about. You probably do too. But if you are worried about it, take whatever precautions you feel necessary. I'm not going to judge you for that. The only thing I'm going to judge is when you call me a jackass. Because it really shows that you are first. Think about it. You know what? You guys, at least the reasonable ones out there, you have a great day, all right?